Hello, hello everyone. Welcome back. We're going to be playing more Silksong, the bestest sequel slash prequel, maybe? I actually don't know, but it doesn't really matter that much. I guess you could call it a spin-off. It's kind of an easy way of avoiding which came first.
Yeah. I also kind of feel like it doesn't matter like what the story is of a game about like a bunch of
Bugs.
Call me a
Well,
right-wing turbo-Nazi mecha Hitler fascist, but
like I said,
bugs.
it's pretty light on the story part of it, but I do like the quirkiness of the characters and the vibes, and I love the 2D animation, the fact that they kept everything 2D. It's very nice.
Same exact team, so
Yeah.
it makes sense. I'll go get Gurgi.
Yeah, get puppers. Puppers for stream.
Maybe, is Quantum Weasel on the Discord? I should, like, ping him when Gurgi's on screen. He always likes seeing Gurgi.
I don't know if he's on the Discord, actually.
Hey, Gurgi.
Good question. We'll see how far I can get before I start collapsing with exhaustion.
Is it a puppy? Hi. Yeah. Come here. Come here. You wanna come hang out?
Okay, I go back up there.
Hey, Gurgi.
Oh man, I kind of miss double jump. I
Here.
gotta say.
Come here. Yeah.
Gotta get that double jump back. I assume that I can get it once I like level up and stuff.
Yeah. Hop up. Hop up on the couch. You're such a scaredy puppy. Wow. Hey, your puppy. How's your puppy? Who's your puppy? Yeah, papa. I'm sorry, Greg. I'm just thinking. Hey, buddy.
This
Here. Ready? Come here. Here.
Damn it. Ugh. Got me midair. Damn it. I hate this thing. This is immediately the worst spot in the entire game.
Hey, Gurgi. You want this? I was just getting a snack for myself. Did you? Did you want this? You do? Do you want to come up on the couch? Oh, suddenly you know all the commands. And you're such a smart dog.
I guess I can't hit that thing.
It's okay.
Where am I gonna go? Guess someone's gonna go over here. I guess. You have to be this close to the camera? Gurgi, you're just all dog. That's all people see in the right screen. It's
Can I
just
see what
all
it?
dog.
Can I see what it looks like?
Look. He's just taking up the whole camera.
He's like inching so far forward to get it.
Oh, don't make him fall.
No, he's not gonna fall. He has tremendous balance, right, buddy?
Oh my god. This poor bud.
I'm still nervous about the last chunk when I can't hold on to it anymore. He didn't swallow it right away when I gave I gave up the last bit last night. But I swear he took like, when I just handed him it, or I think it was my mom handed it to him, he just ate it, like the whole thing. He swallowed it.
That is bad.
He like chomped it like 3 times and then was like whomp. He's dumb. You enjoy it more if you chew your food, Gurgi. You get to taste it. You don't just swallow it whole like a snake. A snake.
Oh my god, I hate that. Ugh.
Gurgi has no fear as long as he has treats.
Shut up.
So I watched someone play this for like a few minutes, and I came to this like brilliant conclusion that you've probably already realized. So this is gonna sound pretty dumb that I'm only figuring this out now, but the meter that you're charging up.
Yeah, I know it heals for 3 masks.
No, it's like silk.
Yeah, that's why it's called Silksong.
I know, but I only figured that out yesterday.
Well, I mean, you're not really that much of a fan to begin with, so it's like...
Yeah, no, I didn't look at the screen, so I was like, I kept on looking where it was in Hollow Knight. And, it does glow when you fill it up all the way. But I guess that's supposed to be like the spool.
Yeah, from the first game.
So you guys enjoying Dog? Dog enjoying his chew toy? His bone, rather. He is using a dental chew, which,
I don't know if this is gonna sound that great on the mic, I gotta say.
Oh, Gurgi...
Being so close and everything.
Gurgi munching his dental chew. Mic check. Does it sound gross to have Gurgi slobbering over his dental chew while he's 3 inches from the mic?
Or does it sound really good?
Sound like ASMR? Doggy is getting his thing. You're just like climbing all over me, Gurgi. Very rude. You know that? Very rude. Dog is nice. I can't even see the chat. Chewing ASMR, not so nice. Oh, okay.
Hear that, Gurgi? You're ruining
Alright,
the
Gurgi.
stream.
Alright, Gurgi, sit. I know you're shocked. I'm giving you a command. Shocked. Absolutely shocked. Gurgi, sit. Hey, sit. You're silly. You're so silly. Okay, Gurgi, sit. Good boy.
Alright. Ooh, door. Daughter of a distant land. Ooh, we who remained here waited long, bind our strength to yours, reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. You got it. Let me just get on that.
Slow down, Gurgi. Hold on, Gurgi. Gurgi, sit. Hey, Gurgi, sit. Good boy.
That's right bumper. Attack by... Oh, okay. Got a new attack. That's exciting.
Oh, did you... Oh, okay. What's the new attack?
That.
Oh, and it
Oh.
spends spool.
Oh. Very interesting. So you gotta be wise about how you use that spool.
Alright.
Nice. Now I can beat up the silk things.
Gergie's having trouble not gnawing on me. Hey, Gergie, sit. Hey, sit. I didn't ask for Paul. Just sit. No, sit.
Thought I could do it, and I couldn't do it.
Schoolboy. I'm wondering if he could eat it now without
And there's the shortcut.
destroying himself.
Okay. I keep going. There's more to see over that way. No, bad.
Go for Gergie.
I don't have enough.
Gergie, high five. Good boy.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. This is interesting. It's interesting how they chose to set this up. Ooh, I can miss. Nice. I hear a voice. Who are you? A humble druid? Yeah, his is very loud. You're so ridiculous. Oh, Weavers, you speak nonsense. You're in here, so why did you send you? Did you hear my wish? Granter of wishes, you? Granter of wishes? Wishes, yes, my wish. I need fruits of the world. 3 little darling. Okay, so that's what the fruits are. I give the fruits to him. Yeah, sure, whatever. Berry picking. Three monsters. Okay, I have a quest. Well, I got one, I think. Yes, I have one. And I know where the other one is. In the first area, anyways, but I don't know where the third one would be. Ooh, it glow. Oh, that must be where the mossberry is. Yeah, that's it. You see, like, if I had actually picked up the first mossberry in the first area, like I should have, this would have been super easy peasy, because I would have just been able to go back to that guy and just immediately finish the quest. But I didn't do that, so here we are.
It's the most exercise you've gotten all day, Griggy.
That's all that's over here, I guess. Oh man, they made the bugs like faster too. Go away. So mean.
Not you, Gergie. We love you. Yeah. It's okay, buddy. Trying to get him more used to like hanging out and not being scared. like that. Yeah. Oh, we shall good.
Don't have the ability to teleport between benches yet. So I guess I could go all the way back to the first area and get that last mossberry. I'm try to make this jump, I guess.
Hey.
Assuming I can make this jump, and this is an intentional thing. No, it doesn't feel like it is. It feels like it's just like a milli-inch short.
You held on the jump button?
Yes.
Okay. Start Ooh, you go, boy. Hey, Disco Chicken Gaming. Do you like dog? We have brought you dog.
Just for you.
Just for you.
Nobody
dog.
else. Nobody else gets dog.
Everyone else, shield your eyes.
Alright, where is this fruit thing? Oh, it's at the bottom, I guess. Oh, is that it? Ah, no.
The noise they make is so goofy. I wonder if that's a Spyro reference.
What is?
Nah, never mind. There's a bunch of them. The dragonflies that are glowing gold.
Oh, yeah.
If there was just one of them, I'd be like, oh, maybe Easter egg, but...
It's a little bit funny because, like, it's tiny bugs within bugs.
Oh, yeah.
Bugception.
It's like... I don't actually have a... Oh,
Okay, that was started, but where is fruit? I guess that must be the cage icon there. I thought it was supposed to be a fruit icon at first, like it would show me on the map where I found it,
lady.
but it didn't.
Like Goofy and Pluto. That's a good comparison. I was trying to think there's small versions of really big animals, right? I just can't think of any. Yeah, I mean, there's like mastiff.
Like a pony and a horse?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, this was where the first fruit was, and I already got it.
There's like the tiny dogs, right? And then there's like mastiffs, I guess. There's also like pygmy animals. I think there might be pygmy horses. Is that real? There's pygmy pigs that are like basically just the size of like guinea pigs.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like boars and stuff there. Well, I guess boars aren't actually that big. They're just mean. Just very mean. Ponies are actual midget horses. Are they actually? And dwarf horses exist too. I'm trying to get them to associate hanging out with like
that sucks.
good stuff.
I guess that's how I could get down there though.
Alright. Who's your good boy? Who's your good boy?
You're so cute.
Yeah. Yes, everyone seems to think ponies are just young horses, but no, midget horse. I thought that they were their own breed. Like, they were separate.
Yeah, right. That's what I thought.
Like
you could breed a pony.
Yeah, but, like, do you have, like, horses that you're like, I hope I get a big horse, and then it comes out as a pony, and you're like, God damn it.
No!
He's your big buddy. Who's your buddy? Choo choo choo.
Well, I could have sworn it was down there, but I guess
Hey, Free Comet.
I was wrong.
We have dog today.
Well, I can always go free that creature thing. Now that I have the new ability. I just gotta remember where that creature thing was.
You did chew that, right, Kirky? That make me nervous.
You're trying to make him fall at this point.
I'll catch him.
Oh, stop. Behave. Got my epic throne over here. Oh, come
Joking,
on.
buddy.
You're so mean.
I'm here. I'm here. I got you.
Bullying our dog.
Gurgi will do far riskier things with no encouragement. He is a cat.
Now maybe I don't want to be in hell right now.
Like if someone's sitting in a chair, like next to the couch, he's like, I must get there, climbing on whatever I can.
Can you keep him away from me?
You don't want Gurgi? Oh yeah. Free Comet saw the Demon Slayer movie, and it was good. Ta-da! There's no bone, Gurgi. It's all a fantasy. There's no bone.
It's good to see and appreciate good things. God, that's so annoying.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Here we are playing good game. You saw a good movie. Things are good.
Yeah, apparently there's some pretty funny Troon takes on this game. It's like, you have such a platform. Why didn't you have a transgender message? It's like, what?
That's what we heard, yeah.
And then people were like, it's hostile to the indie game market.
Because it's affordable.
Yeah, because it's $20 and like.
I didn't collect enough silk. Aw, no. Guess I'll have to find an enemy to beat up. Let's put our one over here.
The Mugen Train movie is one of the things that inspired me to be an artist in 2021. Mugen Train movie.
This is like the worst place to collect silk.
I saw this movie that was like, I think it was set in China, and it was like about people who are like pickpockets, and they use razor blades that are like attached to like strings, and then they use that to like pick people's pockets by like cutting the bottom of their pocket, I guess. but then they also use that for like, combat, like throwing around the razor blades, and it was pretty goofy.
Enemy Beast.
And like the movie ends with like people dying instead of going to prison and whatever, and it's like,
Oh, he's a big boy.
not to sound like terribly American, but like how serious is it really to like pickpocket?
You do sound like an American.
It's like, yeah, I guess we should just be like hanging them, right? But
Oh, I didn't know that was gonna do damage. Ah! Oh god!
I didn't know either. That surprised me.
That was very sneaky.
Oh man, this is like straight up Ding Dong Central. There's just like bells everywhere.
Yeah, it's Val Beast. That's what he does.
Oh well. I looked at him and I thought random insect, not bells. But now I see there's bells everywhere. So.
Oh, damn it. I was trying to do the down attack. It just didn't do.
Sounds pretty cool. Yeah, it was a weird movie because it was like clearly shot in like ultra turbo mega HD, but it was uploaded onto like on demand, like Comcast on demand at like 720p. So you have these like weird sparkles of like super duper HD, but then at the same time it's like all pixelated and shitty. I think it was a Chinese movie. I'm not sure though. The thing that was like weird about the movie was they were like, we're like trapped in a life of crime. That it's like, you guys know this like secret art of like crazy wire kung fu, and you don't think like you could be a street performer?
What's this? Oh no.
Ring the bells.
I will say, the down attack is very satisfying to hit with. I like that they give the little extra animation of her, like, also doing a flip. Oh, come on. Of course, he's going to emerge right where I'm standing. Ah.
Like I said, the singing is like ground through my patience. The ah-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da. They managed to have a super pleasant like hymn of the faith in Final Fantasy X, but there's not a lot of times is that emulated well, where it's like, it's because you could listen to hymn of the faith like forever, but Recon presses F to pay his respects. Man, remember when Call of Duty got so big that there were Call of Duty brand coffins?
No.
That was like the absolute peak of consumerism. I was so, like, stunned when I saw that. And I thought it was fake, but it was not.
Ah, come on. I don't have a dodge. I don't have a dodge. What do I do? What do I do if I can only, like, walk so fast?
Yeah, the guy...
I just get hit twice.
The stream I popped into last night, the guy was not doing well. He was like... he was like, I can't beat this boss because I don't have a dodge, so I should go someplace else. And I was like, I don't know, man. I think you're kind of...
I don't know, I guess I should just, like...
And there's no run either, right?
There's no run, it's all the same speed.
Yeah, if you look at the controls, there is a run button, but it doesn't do anything until you unlock it, it looks like. Very stylish, the way you, like...
Oh, come on! I had to get closer to hit him!
Man, calculated. I do hate the, like, magic skin just, like, hurting you.
Well, it can be very annoying in situations like that.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I'm hitting the attack button, but it's not hitting him, so I get a little closer, and then I get attacked, but he does not.
Yeah. I don't mind if they have, like, a...
Reason for it?
Yeah, if they have, like, acid skin or something, it's like, alright, fine. But when it's just... Yeah, I hate that. And then also, like... Similar thing with, like, bosses in, like, Dark Souls or something that's, like... You know, like an action game, where they're like, they do their swing and then you like walk over to them after the sword is like stopped moving, but you hit the weapon and then it's like a million damage. Like it's like the same damage as if you just didn't move at all. Like if you just took the hit. Can you attack the bells?
I don't think that would do anything.
It would charge up your silk.
I think that's only for enemies. Otherwise, I would just be attacking plants all the time to build up silk.
But I would bet because it's a boss fight, you could build it up on those bells. You got full,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's worth using the, like, the thread thing. Like
I also don't know.
You could go for one.
I'll wait until, like... Ah!
Alright, well, I guess I gotta heal now. Oh!
Bad choice, apparently. Alright.
Yeah. I didn't even see that. And I'm, like, watching, you know? So you typically...
Yeah, well, there's a lot of shit that just happens.
Fucking ding dong.
I didn't realize that the bells did 2 damage because I've never gotten hit by them before.
Yeah.
And the one time I get hit by it.
How much does he do?
He just does the one, I think. but the Bell did too.
I feel like Disney weddings are probably the worst consumerism. Gigantic waste of money. Disney adults are plague. I don't know. I mean, obviously, like, now Disney is, like, super cancer and stuff, but... have you ever...
Disney adult is, like, a specific type of
archetype,
for sure.
But, like, it used to be really different. Like, it used to not be this, like, really gay, weird thing. Like, Disney did used to be something special.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, the fact that it's been corrupted by leftism, like, it really has torn something out of my soul.
No, I guess he does too as well. No wonder this boss fight is so hard. Everything does too.
It's really satisfying when you get the...
Yeah, that's what I was saying, because they added like the extra animation of me doing a cool flip. It makes it more satisfying.
Can you test my bell attack theory?
Come on.
Sorry. It's my fault.
No, I'm not saying come on to you.
That is always cool. I wish there was something you could do that was stylish when he jumps over you.
Yeah, it's just kind of get hit. No.
Calculated. Perfectly timed.
Unfortunately, it doesn't look like you can cancel it once you start that.
Oh, interesting. So it's like a real commit. It's not, you're not holding on it to charge it up.
I thought that you would have to hold on it, because that's what it was like in Hollow Knight, but like I was trying to like get out of it just then, and it wasn't doing.
Interesting. So when you go for that big heal, you're going for it. That's kind of cool. I kind of dig that. High risk, high reward. So like to illustrate what I'm talking about, like Disney used to be different.
Man, it'd be really helpful if I had a dodge or a run.
Every little element of Disney when I was a kid had this like intense.
There's probably something I can do.
This intense optimism to it, like a frankly right-wing optimism to it. There was a very small ride that was it was a minor ride, but
Please do nothing.
you could look it up. I think you could just look it up on YouTube. But it's a ride called Living with the Land in Epcot, and it's like the best way to illustrate how much Disney has changed with like leftist corruption. Because the whole ride, they will tell you different ways of like farming in the future and how we used to farm and how that was really cool and really high skill that like, and it was like very pro-America. It's like, yeah, Americans are great with like farming and stuff. And we are. And they were showing these like farming techniques and they were interesting. Like they talk about like regular farming, and then they're like, because Epcot is the land of the future, they're like, oh, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I can't break them.
Probably
you can attack him with the jump attack when he's in the air, but it's just very difficult because
so you could
when
always
he touches you, you know you die. So
so you could always go for the aerial. Like, even if he's
in
going...
theory, but when he touches you,
Yeah.
you die. So
Right.
it's difficult.
Right.
It's more difficult to do it that way.
But can you chain a bunch of attacks if he's jumping over you, and then you go clang, 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 clang?
In theory, I think that's what I was doing,
Ooh.
but it's more difficult.
Because I saw you, when he was in the corner, I saw you get like 3 in a row, and I was like, ooh, that's some nice DPS. This is good.
It's like less safe to do it that way, I guess.
Ooh, going for that double, getting...
Like that.
Okay.
Much less safe, but possible. It's more safe to just... Yeah, same.
Oh, he's a little bit out of range. Okay. Anyway, they show you hydroponics, and then they show you... they're like, okay, so the water isn't enough for the plants. They need some amount of, like, nutrients from the soil. And you can replicate that by having, using old, like, fish water. So what they do is they have a fish farm that runs parallel to the hydroponics. And so the wastewater that needs to be cleaned out of the fish farm can then be fed to the plants to provide that extra resource. And then they show you, and also you can go more advanced than hydroponics. You can go aeroponics, where all of the plants are held like vertically. They're called vertical farming or whatever. And then they spray the roots with just enough water. And I was thinking, back in the day, it was like, oh, but you'd need like all these microchips for each one of those sprayers, and you need all these computers to run how much, like, the time it take to spray it. And I was like thinking, oh, that would never be practical. And I think they said as much on the thing. It's like, oh, it's not practical right now, but in the future. And I was thinking, probably not. But that was badass. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Nice. But now you have computers and everything, right? So it is practical to do aeroponics. And in fact, like, there are... I was in, like, a supermarket, and I saw they had, for, like, extra price, they had...
I knew it was going to happen.
They had vertically farmed strawberries, and because they're...
Nice.
Or is this phase 2?
Well, I already went into phase 2.
Oh, okay.
Phase 2 is when he starts screaming. Oh, he scurried away. I'll have to rematch him.
Ooh.
That's fancy. What do I get? What's the prize? Oh, the prize is that I die. Awesome. Win in the game, lose in the cutscene. These epic memories? Bro? I went to Memoryverse? Alright. Our strength.
That's cool.
I like that. Innovation, guys. I didn't read what it said though, because I was too busy platforming.
It said arrived at last was the last
Okay,
thing.
sure. Yeah, I didn't think they must have not thought through that. It's kind of hard to read the text while you're hitting a platform to go up. Consumed a silk heart. Oh, is this for leveling up? Like, actually leveling up?
It said regenerate somewhere in there.
Well, let's just see about that.
There's, Well, if you look in the bottom left, is there a new node there? Yeah, silk
Ah,
hearts.
there we go. Alright. We'll
Oh,
automatically regenerate some silk. Oh, that's perfect.
Okay.
That's great. 10 out of 10.
So that's a train system?
Yeah.
Ding dong.
I had to beat him up for him to take me places. Oh, he scurries a little bit. No. Nice.
You gotta show him who's boss.
Yeah, I gotta show him his boss. That's it.
So anyway, because you can have aeroponics that don't require, like, they can be totally indoors, you don't need pesticides because you can just have the whole plant environment be just CO2. So, and that's what the plants breathe. So you can just have a super toxic to life air mix, and then have people use environment suits to farm, and then the bugs couldn't survive in there. So you go through like an airlock, and even if bugs are in there with you, they'll die. So you don't need pesticides. And because it's indoors and so controlled, herbicides aren't going to be as important because you're not having stuff blow into your farm. So, anyway, while it does seem a bit more like soulless to have this like warehouse you're growing food in, it's just, and the reason I highlight that is like that was just like the way that they talked about nature and stuff. It wasn't like you should feel ashamed for existing and ruining the environment, you bad
Ruined the nature.
Yeah, you bad human. It was like, no, nature exists to be beautiful for us, and we take care of it really well.
Yeah, we're good humans.
And like,
Look at
yeah,
all this cool stuff we do.
and like, oh, you love nature? Yeah, all people do that. They love nature and they take care of it, and they're good and stuff. And like, it was just, it's so like, it's such positive rhetoric, so pro-human, and it's like this.
It's rare nowadays, huh?
Yeah, and it's this vision of technology where it's this positive thing, and this vision of people that they're good things, and like, I remember just noticing that like being exposed to all this like positive rhetoric about like what is society and stuff. It made me a better person, like a higher quality, more effective kid than the other kids when I came back to school. They had these notions put into them by their parents that like, oh, people suck, oh, people bad, and they litter, and everybody's bad, and like, but they're not, right? Like, people are largely good, and we should strive to be good instead of taking this.
Instead of being like, oh, well, everyone's bad, so there's no point in being good.
Like, you should see people doing bad stuff and not think, well, that's just typical people. You should think, what a fucking freak. What an absolute deviant.
What a horrible person.
I should go over there and beat the shit out of this guy for being a fucking freak. No one should behave like that. What is that fucking creature littering on the floor? Littering on the ground outside.
How dare they? Should beat them with a cane.
Yeah, like, I was just talking to, I was just in Squishy Banana's stream, the guy who did the statue for, Reaper, book one?
Yeah, Siddharth.
Siddharth statue, yeah. And he was saying that he thinks bullying, getting rid of bullying has, like, caused a lot of problems, because...
That's a pretty unique little trap they put there. I appreciate it.
That's how you get the good stuff.
Yeah. Craftsman.
But yeah, like, I think that a certain amount of bullying is bad, right? Like, some people will bully because you're better than them. Like, I had teachers who would bully me over... over, like, not drinking alcohol and stuff. Like, they would... And, like, not, like, not, like, you know, harassing me constantly, but, like, you have these passing interactions with people that are fucking losers, and they drink. And then they're like, well, why don't you drink? And it's like, well, because I'm better than you, is quite frankly the answer. I have given all sorts of answers over the years, from, like, just people incessantly will ask you, and the real answer isn't that I'm better than you. It's like,
It's just what they're thinking.
I just value my brain a lot, and the idea of taking something to become stupider for a while feels like a gigantic failure, and just the opposite of what I really want.
No fighty. No fighty me. I'm not ready. No fighty. Okay.
And then whenever someone's like, well, I'm too smart and so I can't get along with people, so I need to drink, it's like, that feels like a failure. Like, if you're smart, you should be able to figure out how to get along with people. You shouldn't need to, like, induce your brain to being dumber. Like, that just, it feels like you are dumb if you need to make yourself dumber in order to get along with someone in a conversation. Like, it just seems so... So anyway, that's like my thinking, but there's people who do drink and they can't stop drinking, and however they're suffering in their life, they can't get away from drinking. And so when I say I don't drink, they're like upset. A lot of people will be like, oh, that's good. That's how you should be. Like, I wish I could be like that or something. But then there are people who will bully you because they suck. But on the so that's an example of like bad bullying. But then the example of positive bullying is like when you see someone do something shitty and then you make fun of them for it, and then they think, oh, well, if I do the shitty thing, I'm not cool. Maybe I shouldn't be so shitty.
Yeah, maybe I should be a better person.
Like, and there's a lot of pressure, like there's a lot of social pressure to make men act like degenerates. Where it's like, oh, like, what's your body count? Ugh. And it's like I've been asked that before, and I was like, you mean my failures? Like, what?
My failed relationships?
Like, my failure to find a good person, a good girl, and then my failure to, like, make it's in some essence just a failure if you have a higher body count, no matter whether you're a girl or a guy. Like, it's not something to strive for, is to, like, be, like, rolling the dice on if you get fucking AIDS and herpes. Oh, hey, or honeydew. Sorry, I'm just having my schizo rant. My nightly schizo rant. Sorry, I'll catch up. I didn't see.
Therapeutic schizo rant.
Adam's too good to drink with us. I will drink water with you. I was 19 or so, my dad lost his yard guy on a rental property he owned next door, so me and my bro went and cut his yard for him. He came out after and offered us a beer at like 11:30 a.m. and I remember how sad it made me then to know he was drinking so much and didn't even think of the time of day as too early. Yeah. Yeah, like, it just seems like it makes a bad situation worse. I knew this couple that were really cool, and they loved Dungeons and Dragons, and they had like a game room full of RPG books.
Oh man, they really do make you commit to it.
And
yes.
it would be so cool if you could hit him, bounce off, and then hit his like weapon. You know, like clang clang. But
yeah, it's tricky.
Oh, that too good to drink earlier was meant to be guys pressuring you as well. Yeah, that is a good. Yeah, but yeah, that is something that has been said to me. Now that I think about it.
Ooh.
The wildest story I heard was a fellow gun enthusiast who shot his gun off in solidarity and bullet got him on the way down. Fucking retarded.
Oh, that was terrible.
Yeah, they reported on
Just
that initially.
Anything to make them seem like they deserved it. It's crazy.
Joe Rogan and Charlie Sheen reacted to it live on the podcast, and he was there. Like Charlie Sheen was like, "But why even lie about that?" And he's like, "They lie every single broadcast. Like everything they do, it's just their natural state is lying."
Hit his thing. Oh, but now I can't hit his thing because I'm dead.
Man, they had the.
Man, everything has a lot of health.
They had the Dark Souls, or they were invincible. Maybe there was the because they.
No, I killed one of them.
Okay, because they had the bells on their head, so I was thinking it was like the Dark Souls 2 helmet, where it's invincible. There's a couple of, like...
Dark Souls.
There's a couple of gifs from Dark Souls 2 that are fucking crazy. Like, there's certain bosses that have a totally vertical attack, such as the guy from, the guy in the catacombs, not Vengarl, Velstadt. Velstadt has a vertical swing, and so you can... There's a helmet in Dark Souls 2 that's completely immune to damage, and you just stand in the right spot, it goes ding, and you don't take any damage when he does his vertical. And there's just some gifs, like, floating around of people doing that, and it's just like, damn, it's so... That's so cool that you just know the hitbox like that.
Look at that.
Oh.
That's cool. Yeah. Oh. I'm girl boss. You cannot hit me. Oh. Damn it. Alright.
My dad paid $90 for part of a bottle of Jack Daniels from a bar because it was Sunday and liquor stores were closed.
Keep ducks.
He paid for it as if he was buying all the shots left in the bottle. I just remember thinking at the time that $90 was my whole grocery bill for a week. Ugh. Yeah, so there was this couple that I knew, and they were really cool.
Shouldn't there be a bench here? I saw a sign that said bench.
And I hadn't talked to them in a long time, and they were gonna run like a Dungeons and Dragons game or something. I don't know. And so it was some reason to go over there and talk to them and whatever. And so I brought Trisha thinking like, man, these are a really cool couple. They really have their like life figured out, you know. Because stuff had been going good for them, you know.
I don't have enough groceries for bench.
And
They fucked me.
you know, like my life started to like kind of.
Oh, actually, I can break thing to get grocery beads.
So yeah, my life started to be kind of shitty for a while, and so I kind of didn't notice that I'd lost touch with them. They used to do this like yearly barbecue, and I was excited to go there. But yeah, they stopped doing it, and I took Trisha, and you know, I'd heard about their daughter being like in a good position. They were sending her to like a trade school instead of like parallel to college or to high school or something, and then she was gonna go some trade school for college, and like she was getting into welding, and there's a lot of like high paying jobs in like welding, and she had her, and we went over, and she had been so little when I'd seen her previously, and then she was like a high schooler, but she still just looked like she did when she was like a little kid, just dragged up in the corner. Like you just took the corner of the picture and you just scaled her up, and she's now a high schooler. She's just bigger. And she like sounds the same, but like she has a deeper voice because she's not like a.
Oh yeah, you ding off of his helmet. See?
Does he get like dizzy if you do it enough?
No, he makes a noise like "doh."
If you do like 2 in a row, does he like?
I'm not confident I can do 2 in a row.
That spear has like a name. Is that a Bident or is that something else?
It's 2 pokes, so I guess it's a Bident.
Yeah.
2 pokey pokes.
I feel like there's another thing that's also two points. It's not a partisan. It's like something else. But... Anyway.
It's right there.
Anyway, like, I didn't even recognize their house. I was like shocked. Their driveway had cracks in it where the tall grass was growing through. It looked like a fucking abandoned house. And I just couldn't believe it. It had been maybe like 3 years since I'd seen them, or 4 years maybe. I don't know. Maybe it was longer than I thought, but man, not even. No, it had to be like 3 years since I saw them last. Grass was growing. Tall grass was growing through the yard.
It was just like a real mess.
The guy had some kind of job. There was like a campus, or there was a bunch of different buildings, and they were setting up cameras in the building that he worked in, and they just all watch the like couple people that are working in the one building. The building's like mostly closed, and they're running like the technical systems, and like eventually they were gonna fire them, and they knew they were gonna get fired, and I was like, oh, what do you want to do after that or whatever? He's like, I don't know if I can like find another job or whatever, blah blah blah. And checking in on him like 3 years later or whatever, I guess he decided that he couldn't find another job because he was out of work and had been out of work, and like his wife was working as like a postal person or something. But like, man, it sucked to see them like that. And he was drinking, right? He was drinking, and it was like the morning, right? We showed up there real early. I was like excited to show Trisha this couple that has their life together, because they did. Like a couple years earlier, they were inviting people over for barbecues, and they had like. They were like, oh, this house was super cheap, but it was like super cool, and it was full of all their nerd stuff. And they still have all the nerd stuff piled up all over the place, but they've no, like, I don't know, they're like, not, they have, wall to walls of like library of, RPG books, but I got the sense that they're not doing great financially, and they're like, he's drinking in the middle of the day. He's smoking around his daughter, and I just like,
Yikes.
And I was just like, holy! I got up from the table and like walked across the room when he started smoking, and he's like, why are you like doing that? I was like, why? I have asthma. And then he's like, oh, you could have said something. And I was like, I like look at his daughter. I'm like, yeah, but you're like.
You know that like. Smoking's not bad for kids, not good for kids too, right?
And he always used to go get away from his kid when he smoked. Like he would be outside smoking, and then his daughter wanted to show him something, and he'd be like, no, go away. I'm smoking. Can't come over here. Like he would, and she'd be like, oh, just for a second. He's like, no. He's like, and then he'd like put out the cigarette, and then be like, all right, come here. Like he was always, but then it was just, I don't don't know. He just
He
decayed.
just gave up.
He started drinking in the morning, smoking around his daughter. It's just, and like the pool, they had a pool in the back, and it was green. It was like all fucked up. There was like algae in it and shit. And it's like, and I never like, I just never considered that you could let your pool get that fucked up. Like, my dad grew up kind of poor, but like everybody in the neighborhood had a pool, and they had a pool, and they could not afford the chlorine for the pool. And so his dad would go to the hardware store and get bleach, and he'd pour the bleach in the pool, and that would keep the pool looking clean. Because they couldn't afford the pool. They couldn't afford the chlorine that was actually safe to swim in. Then someone was doing that thing where there's pool hopping, where you jump in everyone's pool, and it's like funny and stuff.
Sure.
They jumped in his pool, and they were like screaming because it's full of bleach, and they're burning their eyes. And they're like, oh, we could have gone blind. And it's like, well, don't trespass. Like, but my dad was always was like, up until he told me that story. Oh, you're full. You have max capacity of shards, 400.
Yeah.
Interesting. But yeah, my dad was like insisted that you could use bleach instead of chlorine, and it's the same thing. And it's like, I kind of feel like for a chemical engineer, that's a real dumb take. I kind of feel like I know you can't swim in bleach. Pools are expensive to maintain. It's more expensive to clean one that's green.
Oh yeah, I bet.
It was blue.
Yeah, at one point.
Oh, hey, Moss Hive Network. Hey, Gabe. Hey, it's Prozac God. Fuck. Sorry, I was having my schizo rant, and I didn't see.
Oh, come on.
Wish me luck, bros. I'm running the jam myself this time, working on announcements. Well, if you need some help, reach out. I still have those clips of,
it is actually kind of nice that the NPCs help you fight an enemy if they interrupt you while they're talking.
Oh.
Yeah, we were talking and an enemy hit me, and then, she stops what she's doing and starts fighting with the enemy.
Oh, cool.
That's much better. Okay. Scale that impresses me. Citadel.
Which guy?
I don't really have a lot of rosaries around these days.
Some people just get like that. My bro quit his job and took a 6-week break from employment. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. As long as you're not just decaying. Like, if you're like, you know what, I'm gonna take a break from employment and just get fit. Just keep on working out until I'm jacked. Like, cool, good for you.
That's goofy.
But if it's just clearly I don't know. And he was so bad at interacting with people. We started talking about Deadliest Warrior, and he was talking about how the Apache Indians are super cool, and I was like, yeah, but come on, man. They're it was Apache Indian versus Gladiator, and it's come on, man. The Gladiator, it's very silly to imagine that an Apache Indian would be able to win a fight against people with actual materials and
No,
actual.
boss fight! Damn it! I was just looking for the bench. Oh, it's not really a boss fight. It's just a minion room.
Just two guys, which are too strong for you.
Well, I was not prepped.
I noticed by how your scratching at the door to get out.
Oh boy. I'm already
Now
so
where the
tired.
fuck was that?
Yeah, well, it's nowhere easy to get back.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's like,
Thanks. Why'd you start me up here?
it's the last land you're on before you. Oh, is it not? Okay. Oh, it was. Yeah. Anyway. It's very cool. Anyway, yeah, it doesn't matter. But I was like, I thought it was funny that in the episode, that part of the stats were like, oh, but an Apache Indian can kill you multiple times, because they will like stab you in the neck on one side and then the other side and then the heart and then like this spot. And it's like, yeah, but like you're fighting a human, so like, what are you like?
It's just like one of those things where everything looks just a little inch away. You think, oh, I'll just hold the button down longer, but no, it's just too far away.
Anyway, yeah, I thought I was like laughing about the idea that the Apache Indian was like better because he could, you know, kill you multiple times. It's like, well, you. The thing is, you have to win the first time before you can
The bench is
like
down.
mutilate a corpse to get extra points. And I said something like, well, it's not like there's some game, I can't remember what game I referenced, but there's a bunch of games where when you're hitting the body you get extra points or whatever, like after you already beat them. And I was laughing and he got so furious, like he was about to like throw a punch. Like he was so angry, and I was like, I wasn't like intimidated. I was just like, oh, come on, like what is that? And, like pointing to his face, like, dude, you can't act like this. Like, what is? I was like, dude, you can't be serious. You can't be angry. And I look at his wife and I'm like, what is this? Like, I was like, it's just like so. It's just so pathetic. So like maybe he can't get a job. I don't know. Maybe, and he's like, yeah, I was like in the military, so I'm like too fucked up. I can't deal with people. And it's like stupid. He said it was to work on his house, but he spent the entire time fucking around and drinking. Yeah. That sucks. Oh yeah. Good point. David Myers is reminding you that you found the craft medal.
Yeah.
So.
What do you want me to go all the way back to the first area or something?
Well, you have a travel thing, right?
It doesn't matter. That's just other train stations, right?
Is there like a train station at the first area that you didn't notice because you didn't have a train bug?
I don't know. I wouldn't have noticed because I don't have a train bug.
This is all true.
Okay, up. Okay. Oh, it's just a set number. Well, that's interesting.
Okay, so it doesn't use up your resources. So good for a boss, I guess. Get some extra DPS. Oh, it costs to reload it.
I did not know this.
How upsetting.
That is upsetting. Hold my head down in shame.
Oh.
Well, now I know what those shards are for. At least you get those as you're killing enemies. It's not
And you are at like the cap, right?
Yeah. think... What was it? Up? Was it up? What do you think about this? Huh? Yeah. No, stop. Damn it.
Sucks.
Thought it was down. It was up. That's fine. I mean, I guess I could go all the way back to the first area.
It's up to you.
It's just a little far.
Yeah.
It's not like I don't know the way. It's just, you know, it's just a little far.
Did I ever say the example of...
Oh, okay, blacksmith can't help you. Okay, then I won't go back.
Did I explain
You have
the...
to repair Bellheart? What's Bellheart? I got no idea.
The weapon kind of looks cool.
Yeah, it's a needle.
Like in the inventory, they have like a big picture of it.
Yeah, it is a nice little upgrade from the first game. Have like all the icons and stuff.
So yeah, example of good bullying, by the way. I never circled back to that, but I was running D&D for this group, and this guy like pulls out his phone to like brag about cheating on his girlfriend with this like girl, and she's like the most disgusting. He's like this like, oh my god, the guy was like 4'10" or something. He was so short. He wanted to be a wrestler. I guess there's some like midget wrestler or something, but I don't know.
Raymore. I don't have I what my I'm this right now, okay? I'm not that far in the game.
So he's like this 4'10" Hispanic guy, and he wants to be like Rey Mysterio or something. And he pulls out his phone to like brag about cheating on his girlfriend. And I guess he's never gotten this reaction before, because he was like...
He was confused.
No, he was like... he was so embarrassed, he was like shaking. Because I was like, why? Ew. Like, I was like, why... Like, why... Like... And he shows me the picture of this, like, the fattest chick I've ever seen in my life. And she's like spilling... She's like... Her flesh is spilling off of her. She's like the most repulsive creature I've ever seen. And he's like bragging about like
fucking her.
Yeah, it's like
that's crazy.
It's like, dude, what the fuck are we even talking about? And he's like, oh, I don't know. It's like I was like, why? And he's like, he's embarrassed, and everyone saw me embarrass him. And it's like
deserved.
Yeah, and like he was embarrassed in front of everyone, and then everyone saw me embarrass him, and I think that's useful for a society, is like when you see really shitty behavior, is you embarrass people for it. Like, people should be embarrassed to be a piece of shit. It shouldn't be this thing, it's like, oh, well, everyone's got stuff going on in their life, you don't know. And it's like, no, I do know, because I exist on this planet. Like, some stuff is bad, and you shouldn't do it. You should have, like, morals and standards
Some
and shit.
stuff is bad, and you shouldn't do it.
I remember this fucking creature was, like, talking about me when I wasn't, like, in the room, like, as I was walking into the room. It was like, and he said, oh, yeah, we know Adam, like, judges people for stuff they did in the past. And I was like, and I walk in the room, I was like, motherfucker, you cheated on your girlfriend yesterday and wanted, like, what? It was a different situation. It was like, or no, he didn't have a girlfriend. He was like cheating with a girl who had a boyfriend, and I was like, you were a fucking like degenerate creature yesterday. You were a loser yesterday, and you're a loser today. Like, what are you talking
You
about?
have not changed. Unbelievable. Oh, am I supposed to unlock that once I, like, get double jump? Man, I'm so far. Oh, am I about to stumble on accidental boss fight room again?
And, like, it's so fucking stupid. They were all like, yeah, people change or whatever. And it's like, yeah, but this is yesterday, dude. Like, you were telling me this story yesterday, and you thought I was gonna clap. Like, what the fuck do you think? Like, what do you mean people change? You are still the person from yesterday. You have done nothing to change.
Yeah.
And then I was like, if you got another opportunity to cheat with this girl, would you? And he's like, well, like, you would too. And I was like, no, I wouldn't, because I'm better than you. I am just frankly better than you. And it's like, oh,
I
you
have
think you're...
morals and you do not.
It's like, oh, you think you're, like, better than people. And it's like, I know I'm better than you. You've just admitted I am. Like, like, I just wouldn't do that. And, like, like, and it's like, oh, it feels bad to have someone say that they're better than you, but, like, but it's true. Like, you should be, like, there should be, that's, like, the point of, like, a social thing. Like, there's, like, you want to compete to be better. So you, like, that should maybe morally, too, and people should bully you when you suck at being a good person. Like, that's, I don't know. Not that I want people to, like, game the system, exactly. So, like, I don't know.
The system,
Like,
yeah.
try to be a good person so that they'll be socially...
Or just virtue signaling, that's, like, not the same as being a good person, obviously, but...
But there's, like, good people who will still feel, like, this immense pressure to acquire a higher body count for no other reason than to impress other men with their penis, which is unfathomably gay, by the way. Just so gay. I needed to sleep around and go get herpes because I wanted other men to be impressed with my penis.
It was very important to me.
It was very important. Otherwise I didn't know how I would socially compete with, I don't know, fucking middle schoolers.
Oh, look at the blobs. Slugs. How interesting.
I'm, like, permanently poisoned against that sentiment of, like, people change, because it's, like, literally people doing something horrible the day before are like, oh, but people change. That was in the past. And it's like, well, theoretically, like, everything is in the past.
It's like an excuse for their past actions.
But it's like their current and future actions are also, like, just as bad.
I might change later.
Yeah. It's like, and the same guy would use this excuse, like, well, I'm young now, so I make mistakes. It's like, well, it's not a mistake if you know it's bad right now. Like,
oh yeah, I can't walk on that.
maybe if you get, like, a run, or can you can't pogo, right?
No, your pogo's gone.
Like, you can't, I don't know. Yeah, I guess not. I think pogo should be gone. Although it was interesting, the crazy, like, acrobatics
the
you
like
could do.
platforming, yeah.
Bellheart is a settlement right in the center of the map. You'll reach it after accessing Greymoor. Go west in Greymoor to reach Bellheart.
I don't know what Greymoor is. I don't think I've
It's
been there.
it's some area that you unlock. Anyway.
Oh, I think this area is too high level for me.
Yeah, maybe. Go wherever the wind takes you.
I don't know how to get back.
Oh. The wind has blown you into a very perilous place.
Oh well.
Anyway.
I know how to get back. It's just very, 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 very far away. It makes me tired thinking about it.
Anyway, we're talking about, like, Disney at some point. Disney used to have some really, like, nice ideals and stuff, and, like, I do think that, like, going to Disney as a kid really did, like, give me this certain kind of optimism and, like, feeling about the future as it like of it being like a good place, and like there being a point to like working hard, and there are morals that were like.
Why did they put the flying enemy right there? I gotta go places. I can't fight the enemy every single time. I got shit to do.
So all of this is to say, I can understand why people would want like a Disney wedding, especially because like Disney does really do a good job of making everything like really magical. Obviously, the cost is something you can't really. I don't know. I mean, if you have the money, I guess it makes. I mean, it doesn't make sense anymore. You know, Disney is a very different company now, and they do horrible things. But if it wasn't a horrible company, if it was the old Disney, I would totally understand. And like, there is a point in spending money on a wedding. There is a point in a wedding. Like, it is incredibly powerful for social cohesion to have a public statement of commitment to a person. And so like, there's this whole thing is like, well, I went to the first wedding. I'm not going to the second wedding, right? It's like, if they get divorced and stuff, it's like it's a big embarrassment because you say in front of everyone.
And they give you all these gifts and.
Yeah, like if you're gonna invite every family member you have to sit in a room and watch you declare your lifelong devotion to this person, and then you're wrong, it feels bad, and it's supposed to, right? Like, you should be really sure about it. Like, the polar opposite is like this really like the really scummy people who will have these like, there's like, oh, let's keep our relationship on the down low, and it's like, that's a kind of person who's like actually just the worst sort of semen demon. But
interesting. I can make donations. I guess that's kind of Christian thing. But one of them is for like the hub area, so I wonder if the area like improves when you like donate shards to it.
Yeah, so I think if you do fix it, then you can you can upgrade your weapon.
Well, I have plenty of these things, and I'll get a bunch more by killing enemies. So.
Yeah.
It sounds like a pretty solid option.
Even outside of Disney, it isn't the 90s anymore, so disposable income has shrunk nationwide. You don't need a wedding to rival royalty. This is true. But you can, having a nice wedding can also inspire people and stuff. Obviously, I'm a man, so I err on the idea of like a cheaper wedding being better. But like, I don't know. I do understand it being important for like society and stuff, because like, think about the types of people who want to keep a relationship on the down low. They're whores, right? Whether they're a man whore or a whore, they're
some kind of whore.
They're some kind of whore. They're like, yeah, it's just they suck. And then the opposite end of those types of people, because the reason they're doing that is because they want to always be like using their sexual capital to get them things, right? So I use whore intentionally. It's like someone, like a guy or a girl will want to keep people kind of on the hook for the promise, like, oh, maybe I'll be with you if you give me this thing, and they just go around their whole life like doing that with different people in different situations. Those sorts of people. They're robbed of that ability if they give a public declaration of like devotion and whatever. And it's just like, it's better for society to have those. I don't know if I'm explaining it like super great, but so there was like a point in weddings and stuff. We had these friends who like hated each other that were like dating,
Yeah, that was quite something.
and they were just like eternally trapped with each other, and like they're super fat and didn't want to lose weight, and like the girl would do that thing that has somehow become normal for girls to do, where they're like, "Oh, I want to fuck this celebrity," and it's like,
I hate that.
yeah,
So weird.
it's so fucking weird.
It's like, this is my cheat person.
It's like that's so disgusting. Like,
It's not a good time for a relationship if you're already thinking about who you would like to cheat on them with.
and like, you know, I would say stuff where like I wouldn't want to I like in regards to that like thing that girls will sometimes do. I would say like, yeah, I would never date someone like that. I would break up with them instantly if they said that. Then like people who are like crabs in the bucket are like, well, you're never gonna find someone who isn't gonna cheat on you with fucking
yeah, it's impossible.
the guy from the new Star Wars or whatever. And it's like,
Kylo Ren.
yeah, like you're never gonna find someone who won't cheat on you with Kylo Ren. It's like, okay. Crab in a bucket. There, as it turns out, there are just like normal ass like good gals out there. Or maybe I got the last one. I don't know.
I see other gals out there who are good. Ah!
Yeah, like now and again, we'll like run into someone who's not like
Oh,
a.
that's so fucking mean.
Yeah, that's.
Because I can't cancel it,
Yeah.
and it takes longer for me to do it than it does for him to throw something.
In a boss fight, it feels cool in a boss fight. When you're fighting like random minions, it's like, all right, maybe I should be allowed to cancel it when there's a random dude throwing lava balls. But
Yeah, perhaps.
I knew a girl who always dated two guys at once, so she always had a backup. Even when she got married, she would go out of her way to break up this one guy to keep him single just in case. I'd sit him down one day and inform him that she would never approve of any of his girlfriends and he should distance himself from her. Yeah. Those are like that's like the one of the worst female archetypes is those actual fucking like spider queens who are just like they want all sorts of backup plans and shit. Like man, I stabbed one of those in middle school.
Stabbed a bitch?
Yeah, stabbed a bitch. She was like, she had flirted with a friend of mine who was very vulnerable and like very distrusting of like women and whatever. He would end up fucking dudes to stay away from women, so it didn't go great.
Well for him.
But he ran into girls like this who would like I remember she posted on Facebook the most psycho thing the most psycho image I think I'd ever fucking seen in my life. It's a picture and I'd seen it a couple times since then. But it's a picture of there's three people. There's a girl on one side, a guy in the middle, and a guy on the other side. And it's like implied, like the guy in the middle has his arm around the girl, and behind his back, she's holding the other guy's hand.
Yeah,
right?
It's so disgusting.
And she like posted that with a heart, and I was like, this is the most disgusting thing I think I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Now I would like put it floating above lava. Oi.
I was like so stunned. I don't even think I think I wasn't optimally mean, but I hope at least I was appropriately like
appropriately mean.
appropriately scathing.
Let her know this is not normal behavior.
But yeah, she was going after me while she would always have the next one lined up, right? The next guy.
Ew.
And she'd gone after like a friend of mine
and I was like, you're a whore.
Yeah.
It was middle school, right? So there's lots of profanity getting thrown around. We had just discovered you could just say curse words. So
you can just do things.
I called her as vile a creature as you could possibly construct with all the words in the Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of hits. And is there something down here? No. There's nothing over there. What's the point of going over here if there's nothing over here?
And I remember she was like, "Oh, you probably want like a girl like what it says a name," and I'm like, "Who the fuck is that?" And she's like, "Ha, lol," the fucking saying lol out loud. Welcome to middle school. Like the person in Paramore or whatever, and I was like, I've never even fucking listened to Paramore. Why would I? I don't even know what she looks like. What are you talking about, bitch?
Do I look like I listen to fucking Paramore?
You don't know my type. I only want girls into underground like NS black metal, like only the most extreme like throat singing, like the only the I can't think of like some crazy like black metal band or something. Like only Burzum. Yeah, only she can't listen to other bands besides Burzum. Only Burzum and a full 10-hour playlist of the whooshing sounds of the wind at the North Pole. Like just
just the whooshing sounds.
Just the true grimmest, whatever. There's like a kind of comical like hierarchy with like metal, different metal bands or whatever, and in emo music, like Paramore is not very high up there, right? So
of course,
something more important to like get in middle school. Anyway, I'm like, fuck you, bitch, you don't know me.
Fucking goddamn it.
Anyway, she's persistent, right? And then we're in a class together. It's time to rearrange seats. I am moved away from my friend that she was going after, and she doesn't go to sit next to him. She snags a seat next to me after we rearrange seats.
Ew.
I think she even went to the teacher. I think it wasn't, you don't get to choose. And then she went to the teacher to request to sit next to me. And then she went ahead and like put a hand on my thigh, and I just stabbed her.
With a pen.
Yeah, with a pen. I just pulled out.
Let's be very clear with our words here, just in case.
How fucking metal would it be if I just actually killed a bitch in my like my middle school Spanish class? I'm just like, whoosh.
Oh man.
Thoughts, get the blade. While you were
I was studying the blade.
Yeah, you were busy getting laid. I was studying the blade so I could defend myself from thoughts. Not
that we haven't seen people just get stabbed for no reason, but.
So the dreaded C word. I always.
The dreaded C word.
I always tell them they're acting like their mother elicits the correct angry response. That's a funnier thing to say if you don't know their mother. It's like, man, your mother must have been a whore. How you act like this.
She must have been, I don't know her, but just assuming.
But yeah, it was this whole thing after I stabbed her, right? She like went to the nurse, and then she told the nurse, and then I had like a splinter or like a bloody nose or something, and I went to the nurse. I think I needed a Band-Aid. I must have cut myself. And then the nurse was like interrogating me, oh, why did you like she wouldn't tell me where the Band-Aids were, and I get up in the nurse's face, like And I'm like, you're going to tell me where the Band-Aids are. You're going to give me a Band-Aid. I was like, so, like, like, I was like, do I have to stab you too? Like, I have the pen in my pocket. We're gonna have to fucking shank everyone in the school? Like, I'll fucking Ultra Instinct destroy all of you. And I was very proud of. I'm still very proud of myself. I got like right up in her face. And I didn't shake. I just like I just fucking. You're gonna give me the Band-Aid. And then I was like. Yeah, I was like I don't have to explain myself to you. You're the nurse. Your job is to give me a Band-Aid, and that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna give me a Band-Aid. It's like. But then then I had to go talk to the principal, right? And I'm like, listen, she sexually assaulted me. Maybe we have to talk to the police because, you know, that's rape, right? And he's like, okay, all right, let's calm down. It was, he was like, you know, that's, you know, good point. Never mind, you're not in trouble.
It's an interesting little design.
It's such a goofy
it's like a
ass,
little giraffe, bony something.
like
I don't even know.
skeleton dinosaur.
What kind
or
of bug
something.
is that? It's like they're just making it up at this point.
Are we moving on to dinosaurs now? Are we getting out of
Dinobugs.
Bug Town?
That's what you get for being cute.
Yeah.
Oh, they burn on the lava too. That's cool.
Hmm.
They like burn into ashes. They have a whole animation for it. I like that.
Yeah, he's like, so I'm sure what happened was you were just surprised, and then
they don't burn on the lava though.
you have the same legs as them. How come you burn?
I guess because it hops.
Oh, okay. Here it is. This is you get to a secret area by bouncing off their head with the dive attack.
Maybe I can just run.
Go for it.
Oh, because they're hopping, so I gotta hop to get across.
Oh, very clever.
I need more silk.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice. I like this game. It's a cool game.
But yeah, it's like, to recap, because it kind of told the story in many segments. Girl was trying to cheat on my friend with me, so I stabbed her.
Am I the asshole for
Am I the
stabbing
asshole? Yeah.
a girl who tried to cheat on my friend with me?
Stab her with a pen. Stab her good. I remember someone was like, did you just stab her? And I was like, yes. And I'd do it again.
She needs to learn not to be a whore. Otherwise, she's gonna get killed one day. Ooh. Oh, there's nothing over here. They tricked me.
Yeah, it tricked me too. I thought you found something.
Yeah.
It is unfortunate though, the
God
Oh.
damn, that has a lot of health.
friend that David Myers warned about the semen demon simped and told her that what he said. It's unfortunate, but at least you can take solace in knowing that.
Oh my god, it's a boss fight! Or minion fight, I guess.
Take solace in knowing that you have. You have done the right thing in telling him. Or telling him.
Cool, cool. It's funny that now it would tell me how to look down. I can figure that much out. Well, that's why. Ooh, secrets. Okay. Doop.
Cool background. It doesn't really show that much, but it's just enough of a suggestion of like a cool area.
Yeah, right. Doesn't take much. You can
Daughter
just
of a
make
distant
things cool. Swift step! Alright!
Ooh.
Now I can step swiftly. Ah, finally. This is so useful. It's probably not as good as like the shadow dash that we had in the first Hollow Knight, but it's something. It's better than nothing. Hell yeah. Oh, I can do it in the air. Nice. 10 out of 10. Best step is the swift step. Let me try that again. I assume everything's A-okay?
Yeah. I was just talking to my. I was just texting.
I'm offline. Oh. Well, now I'm online. We must have blipped out for a second there. Tragic. Well, now everything seems fine anyways. Sorry for viewers. Oh.
Oh yeah, you got
I
some.
can bounce off of their heads to get higher up.
Yeah, I knew there was gonna be something about that, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So Gabe, you got some good suggestions for your movie quest? Genuinely, like Lord of the Rings is like life changing. You'll
There's Patrick over here. Might as well go that way. Oh, that's right. I gotta have money for this bench. I gotta go up or down, or I don't have a map for this area. Boo. This is where I came from.
Yeah, a friend of mine that's a cop was just telling me that he has the SIG that...
Of course.
And he's like, I love it, even if the whole internet hates on it. I'm like, oh man, that makes me so nervous.
Yeah, no kidding. Never drop it.
Well, it's not dropping it, it's,
You're just putting, like, pressure on one area.
it's the, if you jiggle the slide, it fires. So, you know. If, so sand or something can, like, get in the trigger and, like, slightly move it. And then if you jiggle the slide, such as if you're restraining someone or something, it'll go off. And, is Gurgi okay? He is okay. He gets scared when Trisha plays. Trisha plays video games.
Huh. Well, he just doesn't hang out for that long.
Yeah.
Not all the time, anyways. Ugh,
But
it's getting kind of late, too.
I can bring you Gurgi, probably. Hey, Gurgi. Hey, Gurgi, come. See, and here. Hey, bud. Gurgi. Come here, buddy. Gurgi, come here. Don't go away. Come here. Yeah. Wag your tail over here.
He runs and hides. I was not that mad during this stream. I was a very calm Hollow Knight player. You cannot blame me for Gurgi not being here. There's the boar. There he is. There he is. Hey, buddy. Oh, you happy, doggo?
You happy, doggo? Yeah.
Come say goodnight to stream. That's a good boy.
Are you in the Discord, Quantum Weasel? I can post some pictures of Gurgi in there. The Lord of the Rings movies, like, I'm going through the books now. The only complaint I have is that they don't really show you how cool Aragorn is in the movies. They kind of have Legolas do a lot of the stuff that Aragorn does in the books. Legolas has really good eyes because he's an elf, but he doesn't know what to do with any of the stuff. He is not a tracker like Aragorn is.
Mm-mm.
So, like, Aragorn is the one who, like, Legolas... There's one scene in the movie where Legolas will point something out to Aragorn, but it seems like Legolas already knows what the thing means, and then Aragorn is just like... He's like... You know, like Legolas doesn't need him and is just, like, pointing something out to show Aragorn.
Mm-hmm.
But it isn't really like that in the book. In the book, Legolas is like, well, this seems important, and then he shows it to him, and then Aragorn is like, this means this. It goes this way.
Yeah, of course.
And, like, he's the one leading them. And he does lead them in the movie, but I don't know. It didn't come across to me as a kid that Aragorn was, like, a master tracker. But he is, right? And they don't really show the change in him that well, because the get away from my bottle. He starts off in a cloak, and then they do show him, he changes his clothes and stuff, but they should have done some kind of effect on him to make him seem more like
cool.
Because there's a moment in the book they describe where he stands up straight and he like he looks out at the horizon and he just like is kind of they're like, was
Kingly,
he? Yeah, they're like, was he always so tall? Was he always so grand? Is he glowing? He seems. Well, this part is like he's like, he seems like more white, more like more like bright, as though the stars are in him or something. And like, you know.
Yeah, sure. Quantum Wheel says I could go on hours about the movies versus the books.
Yeah. I do not have Discord link. Is it in the description?
I have the Dannphan Discord in the description.
Oh.
You could also go there. But you... can I make an invite link to the Sun Home?
Should be able to.
I didn't know if that was just like a you thing since it's your...
I don't know. Let me like wash my hands of.
Oh, I can. So this is kind of the unofficial Game Fans Discord, if you want to hang out in there. It's Sun Home.
I will post many pictures of Gurgi. Maybe we should make a dog channel just for doggies.
Yeah, we should make a dog channel.
Make a dog channel. I try to. I know like the interwebs can be kind of like overwhelming with like filth, so I try to. I have a white pill channel which has become doom posting about whores, unfortunately, but.
No more horror posting, please.
Yeah, I am actually going to go... I do go through regularly and delete, like, messages and just kind of... Because I want it to be more of a catalog of, like, positive, like, images and not, like, big walls of text, so...
I get that.
Not that I don't... Like, I obviously, like, people have permissions to, like, talk in there, so it's not like I'm, like, don't want people talking there, but, like, I don't want to just, like, stay there. Like, I'd rather it be easier to scroll through, like, a bunch of positive images than people doom posting about the positive images. Like, if I post, like, post something positive, I don't want, like, someone to see the positive thing and be in a good mood, and then scroll down and then see, like, hopefully she's not a whore. Before OnlyFans. There is a little filth out there. This is true. So maybe a dog channel would go well with the white pill channel. Hey, buddy.
We could certainly look into that.
Yeah, we'll look into. We'll get the R&D department.
Look into dog channel.
We'll do some research. Still like in the car. Right. But, a little example here. So I don't know if I told you guys, but I'm working on this little like Catch Up Boy channel. You know, I should make a video about that guy. Like tell the whole story. So I went to a convention last weekend, and it feels like it was longer ago than that, but I guess we just had a crazy week. All this crazy news. So we went to a convention, and I've been working on this little like game that's like kind of a joke, sort of. It's like a fun little like board game thing. And this is you make a tier list, and the way it started was this guy at the last the convention we went to was called BasedCon. Just a bunch of like, you know, more right-wing gentlemen, as they say. Yes, Googie. Yes. Anyway, so this guy was like, "Oh, I hate when atheists wish me their thoughts and prayers," and I thought it was really funny because I'm like totally secular, like I don't have a religion, so I am an atheist, right? And I thought it was funny, and he's like, "Oh, you know, no offense," and I was like, no, I think about this because I was raised Catholic. I want people to feel good, and if they're religious, you know, I'll say thoughts and prayers, but I don't. But then I think like I worry like, oh, are they gonna think these are like discount prayers? And he's like, no good. And so I mentioned, I was telling him that. And I was like, all right, so where do you put, like, my thoughts and prayers versus, like, and this guy's, like, Christian, right? So it's like, I was like, versus a Muslim, and he's like, oh well, you know, they genuinely believe so, and I was like, oh, you're gonna put him over me, and he's like, well, I mean, it's like, what about the Crusades, man? You're a Christian. How could you?
Traitor.
And he's like, well, yeah, okay, and then he's like, well, he's like, I would appreciate it if you said. I was like, yeah, but no, where do I go on the tier list, man? And then I was like, okay, what if there's a Moloch worshiper? And he's like, oh no, get that guy the fuck out of here. I don't care about his thoughts, man. Those are worse. There's like negative. And I was like, oh, so you're gonna put him at the bottom of the tier list, but me, like, and so I made him make like a tier list where I was like, okay, what goes in the top rank, you know?
Right.
And so he's ranking which one's better or worse. And it was really funny because then I kept on bringing up, like, there's different denominations of like Christianity will have like these weird rivalries, and so, you know, you just bring up like a random one and like Seventh-day Adventist, and then he's suddenly like, oh god, fuck those guys, and then, and so people have these like very funny particularities about like what they value or don't value. And so I thought it would be a funny game to make an actual tier list and then print out a bunch of cards and have them like play a game of like ranking the thoughts and prayers. And so I actually made it into like a game, and we've been playing it all year since the last BasedCon with our friends, and so it's been like really, really amusing for us, right? And so I brought it to BasedCon. They loved it, and everyone was like very, very positive about it. And they were like, "Oh, you need to make this a real thing. You need to make a game. I'll buy like 2 copies or whatever. Like, you please make this real." And I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm working on it." So I was printing new designs for the actual board and stuff like yesterday. Do a little bit more of that tonight. I figured out what I want to do with the design. I was like, it's hard to explain, but I want it to be so that you can see you can see which letter it is on the side, like S, A, B, C, D, and then I want you to be able to read what the card is at the same time. And that seems like very simple, but it takes a little bit of doing as opposed to just like the standard ass shelf thing that I made previously. So yeah, so I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You know, I wonder if I could just use like a business card printing place, like if that would be suitable. Like if I could just look at Gotprint's prices for like cards of a suitable quality.
Maybe. Although I don't know if it would be like you could do like decks per se.
Yeah.
So it'd be like just one card at a time.
Oh, that's right. It's right. Okay.
You know.
Yeah. So then I'd be really. Is the 3D printer still running? Yes. The 3D printer up here isn't. The one in the basement is. I have to like fix the one up here, but also it's really hot when it prints, and the air conditioning doesn't get into this room, so I'm kind of waiting until the winter because I don't want it to be like super goddamn like hot all the time before I start like running prints of it and stuff. The Windows update like corrupted the program that it uses, so I have to fix like the software is like a big thing. So, and then I just need to twist a screw someplace. I was like looking at videos and I can never find where the feed screw is. I don't know why. I always forget where it is. And like, I messed with a couple things, so it might actually print now. I just I don't know if I ever tested it, but you know. Anyway, it was just exciting at the convention because people really, really liked it.
Yeah,
So-
it was nice to see people having like lots of fun playing it.
My favorite card is Crom, or it's a Crom worshiper, because if you know It's a heater during the winter. Yes, it is actually a heater because it's right behind Trisha, and she's the one who gets cold. So I like being able to like run it and like warm her up, but not in the summer, which you'll be like melting.
Right.
But yeah, my favorite card is the Crom Worshipper card because it's like Crom as is the god in Conan the Barbarian, right? And he has made his followers with all the stuff that they need to be successful. So if you pray to him, he won't give you anything. So there's no reason to pray to him. Like, he will provide you no supernatural aid. Yeah, Conan the Barbarian, yeah. Yeah, so he is like, it's almost like a predestination kind of deity where like there's no point to pray to him. So where do you put that in the tier list, right? Because if you're like super into the Christian stuff, anything like that would be like a demon, right? But Crom won't answer, so he can't be a demon. So you're not really getting anything negative, right? So he's a very neutral card. He's a very C rank for Christians, and you know, if you got nothing better, he's going to end up in S tier, right? Because you know, there's no harm can come from him. But yeah, I just find it's a really funny god that's very, very American. The rugged individualism, like it really suits this, like, you know, Robert E. Howard, this big jacked guy from Texas, you know.
Yeah.
It really suits him that is the that's his character. But yeah. And like some of the cards have like I wrote like a big long story to make them like kind of interesting. But I also have very short cards that just don't have any like elaboration, like an African cannibal. It's like it's just a very funny card to get, like. And then I have an actual demon is one of the cards, and it's like there's also like it's kind of similar to like Cards Against Humanity, where like people will make a joke by being like they'll put the Pope at the bottom because they're Protestant or something like that, you know.
Yeah, right.
So it's always like
you're like no Pope.
Yeah, so it's always like fun. And then, like, there's certain stereotypes that religious people, like, really hate. Like, there's, like, the salad bar Christian, and then one of them is, thinks that Christianity is about being vaguely nice and never judging anyone. It's like, oh. So, like, they'll hate that person more than, like, other stuff, like... So you'll get, like, I have a card for, like, Crystal Chick, and it's like, she texts you to brag about how much energy her crystals are absorbing.
She's bragging about it.
And then you have, like, so it's, like, it's a really funny question for certain people. It's like, is it worse to astrology chick, or crystal chick, or salad bar, or, like, the salad bar Christian, like, doesn't understand any of the religion or whatever, like... People have pretty funny reactions to like which one would be ranked higher, and you can't really win or lose the game. I came up with a mode where you can like earn points or whatever, but the main way you play the game is just a conversation game where like people just talk shit about this person or that person, talk about people that they met that are like this or whatever. So it's just kind of like a fun like conversation game. It's very short, right? There's only 6 slots, so it's like 6 cards you go through, and then maybe like 3-4 minutes and like the game is over. And obviously it could take longer if you're like talking about it, and like sometimes when the game is over people want to talk about the different cards and like the ranking and argue where they would have put the cards and stuff. So it's like a fun little game that I'm glad I put together, and it's very exciting if people like it. At some point, I'll probably do like a Kickstarter or some kind of like pre-order thing for it, and I just gotta figure out where I want to get the cards printed, because I looked at a couple places and it was like relatively expensive, so I had to get the cost of the board itself down, and then get the cost of the deck as down as I can while maintaining quality. So we'll see like what that looks like. I'll probably order some test decks from places to see what they're like, and then yeah, classic TV turning off. Anyway,
it is what it is.
anyway,
It's late,
yeah.
so I guess we should be getting off. Well, I should be getting off to bed.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
yeah, we'll be sure to play more Silksong in the future, of course. And yeah.
I'll get out the way so that you can see
Say
Gurgi.
say goodnight to Doggo, Chad.
Hi, buddy.
He's gonna be asleeping soon. Yes, you are. You are gonna be asleeping.
All right.
Alright, good night, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Good